Hi there, welcome to another render demo how to draw video tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to draw a train. So let's get started. I'm going to use a ruler and we're going to draw two rectangular shapes. So there's going to be a smaller one in the front and a larger one back here. And what I'll do to begin is we'll draw a straight line like this, and then we're going to draw a rectangle about here to here. Okay, so we'll come up somewhere about there. So this will be a short rectangle. And we'll come back this way, and then we'll join this line like this. And then we're going to leave a little bit of a space, and we're going to draw another rectangle right here. And this one will be roughly about double the size, somewhere about here, as far as the height. So we'll come down, and the length will be about the same distance that this length is here, somewhere about here, like that. So what I'll do is I'll draw the top first, but you can draw the vertical line if you want first, it doesn't matter. And then we'll connect these like that. Now for down below, we'll draw a second line like this. All the way across, and we'll end right here. So we'll just have a little bit of an overhang, and then we'll do one here and one here. And then you can go ahead and erase the extra lines if you want, so you don't get confused when we continue. Okay, so there's our starting of the train. So the next thing we're going to do is we will draw a box right around here. So roughly about kind of center of the length here, we'll draw a vertical line, and this is going to come above this box back here, this rectangle shape here. So we're going to come to roughly about here, and it just has to be a little bit higher and taller than the back. And we'll come over like this, and then we'll draw a line down like that. And you can see I went a little bit too high, so don't worry, just erase it, just like that. Okay, and now let's put in a couple windows back here. So what I'll do is, actually let's finish off this front piece here. We actually have this extending down just a little bit like this. Okay, now down over here, I'll come roughly about halfway. I'll just draw a line like that. And then from the top, we'll just offset this just a little bit. So we'll draw another line. Okay, and now I'm going to want to find the center. That's going to be right about here, and I'm going to go on either side of the center. You could use your ruler. I'm going to draw two windows. So that's going to be one, and that's going to be the other one. So if you really want these nice and straight, you can do that with the actual ruler. Okay, and then we can go and erase or do the erasing all at the end if you like. Okay, the next step, I'm going to grab a circle template, or you can do these freehand if you like. I'm going to take this circle template and I'm going to draw some of the wheels here. So let's pick a nice size, so roughly about the height of your rectangle here. So I'll go and find a circle that's about the size. So this one looks good, so that's roughly about the size there. So I'll go and we'll draw one, actually maybe a little bit bigger. So I'll use this circle right here. So I'm going to draw one right here, and I'm going to come just shy of this line here. So we'll do one like this, and then I'll do another one right about here, and then we'll do one back here, way back here. And then we can take our straight edge and connect the bottoms here with the straight lines. That's going to be our railroad track line there. And then we can go and put in some smaller circles in the middle of our train wheels, just like that. And then we'll put a small rectangle up over here in the front. Actually, like a little square. Let's do a square. Something like that. Okay, the next step, we will go from here. Let's do like this funnel shape. So we're going to do an angled line like this, roughly to the same height as our cabin here. And then we'll try to do the same angle on this side, like that. And then you can use your circle template as an edge or your ruler, whichever you like. And then I'm going to add a roof to the top here. So I'm just going to extend this a little bit. I'm going to go up. And then we'll cap this just like that. And we'll do the same for the back. And this one here, I'm going to make this one a little bit taller and thicker. Just like that. We'll connect the two tops. Okay. And then in the front, we'll do an angled line like this. And then one like that. And then we'll connect these with a vertical line. And then what we can also do is now we can grab our circle template and draw an inner circle to each of these wheels here. Just draw a smaller circle inside of each of these, just like that. Okay, there we go. So now the next step, we can add an extra cap piece here. So we'll extend these up a little bit and we'll connect that. We can put a line in between, just like that. Now in the front here, we're going to take a line and we're going to go down at an angle, about a 45-degree angle. So right from this like corner, you can come down like that, not all the way to the bottom of the ground, but just above it. And then over right about here, you can draw a vertical line just like that. And then, you know, here's our ground line. So just above the ground line, we're going to connect those two pieces like that. And then I'm going to draw a secondary line just like this. Okay. And now right where the wheels are, we're going to go from the centers of the wheels. So just below the centers, we're going to draw a line. And I'm not going to go all the way through. I'm just going to stop here. And I'm going to continue here. And I'm going to go just off a little bit right there. And then we'll go up at an angle, a slight angle like this. And that kind of almost connects to this piece here. Okay. Then the next thing, we can add two lines here. So I'm going to start below the centers of these wheels. So I'm going to draw a line like this, and I'm going to go just above the two centers, like that. And then now we need to connect these two separate pieces here, the front and the rear. We need to connect these. And what we'll do is we'll create, so right in between here, you can make two like vertical lines like this, vertical rectangles, and then in between those, we'll connect them like that, and just do another one like that. So there you go. Okay, now for the front, let's draw a vertical line about halfway between the front and where this window is. We'll draw a line It goes kind of like straight up. Doesn't have to be in the center exact. You can kind of put that wherever you want. And then we'll take this front window and we'll just run that straight down like that. And then we'll put in a small ledge right inside here. So it'll be a small rectangle. So we're going to offset a little bit. We're going to come up and we're going to connect. And you can kind of like erase the center line. And then we'll put some windows in here. So we'll have 3 vertical windows like this. So there'll be kind of like 1. This will be a little bit tricky, but 1 in the middle, 1 here, and 1 there. So kind of rough those in, and then you can go with your ruler and define these a little bit better. So I'll go use my straight edge. Just like that. And then we'll cap these 3 at the top, like so. And there we go, we got 3 windows for the conductor. Okay, in the back now, let's add some seams, some splits in the windows here. So we're going to find the center, and we're going to go vertical. I'm going to find this center, and we'll do a vertical line like that. Now remember, there's nothing in the center between the 2 windows, so we can erase those a little bit better. Then just underneath, we'll do kind of like these little window sills. So we'll just come in a little bit from the edge. So, you know, here's our corners, we'll come in, here's our corner, we'll come in a bit, and then we'll just draw and connect those lines below. I'm going to go ahead and ink this in with my ink pen and then color it in. I'm going to be using some blues for the windows and some brownish tones and some little bit of red details. So follow along and we'll see you in a bit. So there you go. We just drew a train and colored it in using some grays for the basic like metallic portions of the train, and then some brown tones for kind of like the wood paneling. And then we have some blues for the glass, like the window areas. So hopefully yours turned out as cool as this one did. Keep going, keep trying, keep sketching. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel. That way you'll be able to see upcoming videos from us. And we will see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.